Down the town with the windows down as I go rolling by. You're some trucker, you'll hear the girls all say, with a little bit of luck and I'll be trucking till my dying day. They say I'm hard of hearing, they say I'm growing old, but I've been loving cars and trucks since I could feel the cold. I'm never one to settle down, never had a wife. Sure, anyone that knows me knows trucking is my life. You're some trucker, you'll hear the girls all cry. Down the town with the windows down as I go rolling by. You're some trucker, you'll hear the girls all say, with a little bit of luck and I'll be trucking till my dying day. I drive all over Europe, from Prague to Castlebar, in all the towns and cities, sure I'm like a superstar. They love to hear me coming, it really makes their day. When I honk the horn on the hanger lane, sure I'm not far away. You're some trucker, you'll hear the girls all cry. Down the town with the windows down as I go rolling by. You're some trucker, you'll hear the girls all say, with a little bit of luck and I'll be trucking till my dying day. When I saw a pretty mess, so I rolled down the window and I asked her for a kiss. Then she called me a banker, well I think that's what she said. With the toe to the headline, I'm up to Hollyhead. You're some trucker.
Oh my God, I can hardly believe it, but we totally did it. Straddy Park, Llanelli, asylum seeker hotel plans ditched. This is breaking news just in, and I'm so excited. And when I say we, this goes to the local people of Llanelli who have mounted the most epic protest at the site of the hotel for the last 100 days plus. This goes to all the lovely men and women that I spent time with in their deck chairs, outside those gates, refusing to be moved, hauled by police out of bushes and arrested.
Welshie's over there. He's on Con Corner. Proud to be Welsh today, folks. Proud to be Welsh. Welshie's down by there, Con Corner, Welshie. Trigger.
Absolutely fantastic. Hello, everybody.
Glasses up to him.
Good evening.
Let's have a drink.
Oh, yeah, well done.
And did you notice who that?
Well,
Do you notice who that copper was?
that was Ginger.
That was Ginge, my friend from when we visited.
Oh, was it? I didn't take no notice. Do you know what?
Yeah, but
I
yeah.
went onto TikTok and well, obviously the news come out, didn't it? Midweek that the Home Office had pulled out. So I'd done that video. I'd gone onto TikTok and I'd put in Stradley Park and mate, there is thousands and thousands of clips. Do you know what I mean? With what's gone on over the last 3 months. An amazing result. So far, so good. Well done to them all.
Yeah, great work.
So,
Let's keep it up. I'd say
Definitely.
Yorkshire Rose got arrested.
Yeah, it's only 200 metres.
Scampton.
I'd fucking set up camp 200 metres away from the gate, mate, just to be a cunt.
Yeah. I don't know what that was about. I did hear, and I think, Donna, did you put a post up?
Yeah, allegedly, it was aggravated trespass, which we all know that they've had to put the aggravated in front because then I believe it turns it into a tort law, which is a crime instead of a civil matter. That's why they put the aggravated at the front.
Yeah, they're just trying to get anything. Well, what they do is they weed out the ones that tend to be a threat, obviously, don't they? Because then when they've got those, the idea is that the rest falls. Dave actually went down to Chichester today.
Who did?
Dave Swifty.
Oh yeah,
because they've got they've got exactly the same going on down there, and they've got a WhatsApp group full of 250, 300 people. I mean, you wake up in the morning, 900 messages in the chat of all waffle that relates to nothing of Chichester. Anyway, Dave went down to see what was going on down there today, and he was the only one. He was the only one there.
Fucking hell.
But this is why there's no change. Do you know what I mean?
No.
And
no. Well, it's never going to change. We need people to get down there and do what they did in Wales, right? That is a fantastic thing.
That's the only way.
You see on the green screen. That's a picture from when we went down there because Matt hasn't told us how to change it yet.
We'll get there, all right.
Hello to everyone that's joined us tonight.
Yeah, but hello everybody.
Good evening, all.
How many have we got to get to join before we can get some stars, Matt?
Let's have a look. Let me have a quick look.
Because we need to do this. For Matt's sake.
We might be there. I think we might be there. I think we were only about 12.
If we are there, yeah. Well, if we are there, we don't want anything because we don't do it for money.
We wanted them setting up. So
if you could, and we've got enough people on the group, and you want to send some stars, Matt gets anything that comes from any stars. So that helps him out, helps Ryan out, and he does a good job.
Yeah, I tell you what, right? Me and
thanks,
you
guys.
get so much trouble at a fucking protest.
Yeah, I seen your comment after I sent you the link. Obviously, Charlotte would be unaware of that conversation. Well, wasn't a conversation, it was a message.
Wow. Put me next to a protest.
So, right, if we haven't got enough people, get on to your friends. You don't have to watch us, you don't have to like us. Just go on there, do you a favour, and then we can do Matt a favour.
Okay.
No, so we need eight more followers. We need
8 more.
Yeah, if we can. I'm sure we can do that by the end of tonight's show.
Get all fucking 20 on his profiles to join him.
Say that again, sorry.
Yeah.
Did I just say?
Get some of our trolls that don't like us with 8 profiles will be all right. You can all join.
Well, do you know what? Actually, talking of trolls, right? Me and Swifty are quite happy at the moment because for 3 years we've wanted trolls and we've never ever got them. And by God, are we getting them now on the page? We're being called we're cult and far right extremists and all sorts. Fucking loving it, we are.
So what am I doing differently? Because I only have to fucking wake up in the morning and they're there.
Fucking hell. My alarm goes off and trolls are on the internet. Fucking hell. If we did Rumble of the fucking week, you'd never be able to choose. You wouldn't. We just get them fucking on, man.
This is why we've got going live on there at the same time.
Well, we got a new admin, and last week she actually put in there saying that one of the trolls had kind of been out. And she said, "Shall I block them?" We don't. No, we don't block them. We encourage.
No. Yeah. Bring
We
it on.
encourage freedom of speech, but just you don't mind getting butter.
You are the best entertainment in the world. You just get up in the morning, right? And you have got something in your mind and you want to upset somebody. And you are the best entertainment in the whole entire world.
Well, talking of entertainment, there was a bit of entertainment last night, wasn't there? And I see a few people have put in saying, "You all right, Matt?" I am fine. I have recovered. But I was sick a further 2 times after the chili chip challenge. And I will not be doing it again. Ever. And Satan's toe can do one. Fuck off. It's not happening. Ever. Because it wasn't the spice.
We saw you go on the shit. Right. We was a bit worried, Matt. We thought you'd joined the LGBT fucking group because you went every shade of the fucking rainbow on the screen.
Mate, I tell you, it wasn't spicy. I don't even know how to describe it, right? It wasn't spicy. It was just fucking vile. Painful. It was painful, really. My lips felt like they were swelling up, like I had some lip filler. So yeah. Satan's
but the worst thing you can do is drink. People say milk or cold drinks. It's not drink tea or coffee.
You know what I think?
Whatever
with the spice, it can't.
Whatever it was coming back up. Times. Yeah. Yeah,
he was going to go and buy a cow because he couldn't get enough milk.
I had a glass of milk next to me. I had a pint of water next to me. I had my, my big kind of, my big bottle full of water. I had a Stella next to me, and this is where I went wrong, right? Because just when I thought it was cooling down, I took a swig of my Stella and I put it back on the side. When I had finished the show, I'd come off. I said to Dave and Pauline, "I've got to go. It's coming up, guys. I've got to go." And I grabbed my Stella and put it to my mouth and realised that it had on the end of the bottle, so my lips had gone again. Never again. Yeah, I'm fine, Charlotte.
When it comes with a plastic glove,
there's a problem, don't you?
When you get a crisp and it comes with a plastic glove, yeah, right.
Yeah, it should go in the bin.
Fucking lefties will love this, won't they? A plastic glove.
One use.
They'll be trying to ban them now because it comes with a plastic fucking glove.
Did anyone have a ring sting? Well, shall I answer that on live?
Just say it.
Go for it.
Dave was ready to pebble
After
dash
what
the
I've seen
jihadis.
our sponsors tonight, what you'll say about ring sting's not a problem.
No ring sting for me, but like I said,
tonight,
we have. We've got a sponsor.
You don't know it's the
sponsor,
yeah, we've got a sponsor for that. They don't know they're sponsoring us.
Yeah,
they're not giving us any money, but they're going to be advertising.
And it'll be right.
But they're going to be our sponsor. Yeah, Matt, bless you. It was blessed. Yeah,
so we might not be on here next week, or the week after, or the week after, or the week after.
We've lasted this long. It's been nice knowing you guys.
Me and Brian will do the devil's toe if you want. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I think a mankini was spoke about for Brian. He ain't getting away with it that easy.
Ruthless.
It's meant to be worse than the chip, and the chip was bad. If honestly, right, on a serious note, if someone said to me, "I'm going to do the 1 chip challenge," what do you think? I'd say, "Don't do it. Do not fucking do it. Don't go near it. Save your money." So, but anyway, it was a bit of fun, wasn't it? It made everyone laugh.
All in the fridge the night before.
What was that? Sorry,
hell, mate. You just
I'll have a go at that devil's toe.
When you put that first mouthful in, you when you took that first mouthful, and I saw your face, I went, "This isn't going to go well. This is not going to go well for Matt."
No, mate. And you know what?
Yes.
Well, I think he should go up there. Blackpool Illuminations with his Mary Poppins umbrella. Charlotte could be doing the devil's toe behind it.
We'll get him dressed as Debbie chasing it.
I've got an Ibis fucking mankini.
And a leopard print one.
And a leopard print one.
This sounds like a cunning plan. This. I'm not involved in this one. I've done my bit. I'm out.
It looks like you're chasing him dressed as Dildo Debbie up the beach. That would be fucking hilarious. And I'll get it on fucking video. Me and Char will get it on video for fucking TikTok. Char, we up for that?
We should do it, yeah.
Dildo Debbie chasing.
Charlotte, I don't know if you know. Obviously, Pauline's with the grandkids, so she won't be in tonight. But I don't know if she's about tomorrow. You guys are about, but she's staying in Blackpool for the night with the grandkids. And I know Brian and Char's in Blackpool, aren't they? So, yeah, get on to Pauline. See if they've got a spare five.
Katie Hopkins.
No,
Katie
she's gone out with
Hopkins
the
in
grandkids.
Blackpool
Are we up
this
for that
weekend,
bit,
didn't
Charlie?
she?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Swifty's going to see her next week.
Oh, where is she next week?
No, what'll happen is Brian will wear the mankini and then he'll dress as Dildo Debbie and it'll look like Dildo Debbie's chasing him in his mankini down the beach. And
Hey, I'll look good as Dildo Debbie.
Yeah, but I just think it'll be fucking hilarious.
And she's got a fantastic bonus hole.
Yes, Shah, yes.
What's it do? Brings beer, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's the bonus.
Debbie makes you blush, mate. You call her Dave.
You go all tongue-tied, don't you, Matt?
Oh, well, tongue-tied, all right, yeah.
A couple of weeks, we're going to have to go to Blackpool. We're going to do the Dildo Debbie chasing Brian down the fucking beach in a mankini.
Yeah.
We got Dildo Debbie.
So Brian's going to wear a mankini?
Yeah.
In Blackpool?
Yeah, on the beach. You're going to be dressed as Dildo Debbie and it's going to look like you're chasing him.
You do know what Blackpool's like for...
I don't give a shit.
Right, okay. That's me and Brian in the fucking jail tonight. One night in a couple of weeks.
It just gives you a couple of weeks for your sciatica.
Can't beat a bit of crack cool, can you?
So me dressed as a tranny, I mean a female, right? And Brian fucking dressed as a posh Tarzan.
Well, why we're talking on that subject, right?
Because me and Sharon sorted like a perfect. These TikToks will go viral, right? If we fucking pull this off, they will go viral.
Well, don't ask Charlotte.
So we've got to go all the way to Blackpool to do a TikTok video.
They've got a better beach than all.
Yeah. Don't ask Charlotte to make anything viral. She'll go private on everything. I've had to have words today. I'm saying no more.
Have we got anything on next weekend?
No. So Brian and Charlotte actually went to Manchester, didn't they, today? Did you see that?
Depends on your
we saw some of it, didn't we?
Yeah. This is where I know me and Shara are getting so much trouble if we stood next to each other at a protest.
Yeah. Well, you got moved on, didn't you, Charlotte and Brian? I think they were in a different location originally, which I missed. And I think they moved them on around the corner so that the Pallies could take the, centre court and show everyone that the UK's behind them and fucking follow them. Apart from, well, I'm not. I'm on no one's side. I think we should just keep our nose out. But let's have should we have a look at that? Should we go on to that? Because I know Donna was very interested in this in the week. And I know a lot of you guys watching tonight will be, already familiar with what's going on and up to date. But Donna has obviously a connection, didn't you, Donna, with Jews in the family? Is that right? I
come from a Jewish bloodline, yeah.
Yeah.
My granddad left the Jewish faith. I don't know how old.
Right, okay. Let's have a look at this then.
Yeah,
Palestinian authorities say 70 civilians have been killed by an Israeli missile strike as they tried to flee northern Gaza. They were trying to escape an expected ground invasion following the Hamas terror attacks a week ago. Yesterday, ITV News had filmed their convoy, which included women and children, as it passed through the streets during an amnesty period declared by Israel for civilians to move south. The airstrike appears to have come minutes later. The Israeli military says it's investigating. John Ray's report includes pictures of the harrowing aftermath.
They'd been promised a chance to escape the war. Instead, they were directed to their deaths. The images are too blood-soaked to broadcast in their original form. But we counted at least a dozen bodies. Among them, this woman who is cradling a child. ITV News had filmed this distinctive truck loaded with families late yesterday afternoon. We have identified it as one of the vehicles hit by a missile a few minutes later. There are more bodies lying next to the few possessions they'd packed for their journey. Emergency workers raced to the scene and then themselves were caught up in another blast. Deliberately targeting civilians is a war crime. Hamas, which runs Gaza's government, says at least 70 people lost their lives and hundreds more were injured.
That we are not targeting women and children, but we're targeting Hamas. Like I told you, Hamas are the ones who are blocking those innocent civilians to go south and to find a place that is safe. I don't know about this report specifically, but I can tell you that the IDF is unlike those Hamas barbaric terrorists not trying to kill civilians.
Today, Israel's Prime Minister visited the scene of one of last Saturday's massacres of Israeli citizens. He told troops the next stage is coming. But the quicker Gaza's hospitals fill with the innocent injured of this war, then the swifter will international sympathy for Israel be lost.
It's like,
so it's all kicking off over there, isn't it?
Yeah, man. Yeah, well, I don't even like that hummus. It tastes like shit. I prefer pasta. I've tried that hummus once. It doesn't taste as good as fucking pasta. On a serious note.
And there you go. That's his view on
that
it.
went down like a fucking balloon. Me on the band.
Yeah, that's it. That's your second strike.
I didn't even know hummus was been around
well,
so fucking long. I thought it was a fucking modern thing. Apparently, it's been around for ages.
Mate, but on a serious note, obviously, it's. I don't know. Is this the start of something big?
Mate, it's horrendous.
Is this the bang that we were all talking
it's
about?
It's a case of
the
fuck around them. Mate,
I don't think they're up to 17% yet. They need to be about 17% before they've got any chance of booking.
I think we need a few more of the new doctors and engineers in the fucking countries. I think a lot of them aren't prepared yet. But
what annoyed me there's a lot of people still with the blinkers on and they see that fucking it's kill the Jews and do this and do that. Right? It doesn't matter whether they kill the Jews or not. They don't want anybody believing in anything different to what they believe in.
Right,
Jews are just a starting point.
Palestine has put
massive attack on women and children.
Tried to talk and put things in place, right, for years and years. And fucking hummus, that horrible food that you get from Marks and Spencer's, apparently, right, and other fucking retail fucking outlets, right? Oh no, hummus. It's quite surprised it's called hummus and the Muslims. You know what I mean? I thought you couldn't have anything to do with pigs, but they've got ham in the fucking name. I don't know. Call me old-fashioned. I don't know. It's just something I've picked up on. Right? You're a Muslim and they're called fucking hummus. Right? But, right? They was voted in. The Palestine people voted them in. And in their constitution, their fucking...
Their
mandates, it says in there, fucking kill all Jews. Right? Now, you vote somebody in like that, and you're on the border of fucking Israel.
Yeah, but the best thing about it, there's been no Jews in Gaza since 2006. There's been no Jews in Gaza since 2006.
No, yeah. Right, okay. I didn't know that.
It's in the mandate, right, to kill all Jews. And then there's people that go, well, they should give them the land back. Hang on a minute. Jesus was a Jew, apparently, right? And he was born in Jerusalem, which is where? Hello.
I'm sure it's not in Gaza. But anyway, right?
No,
right? This is what they wanted.
To attack a peace concert as well.
I tell you what, I was watching. I tell you what, I was watching before we go live. I'm going to play it in a minute. Is how that they navigate around underground. Did you know that? So the tunnels,
10 kilometers tunnels.
That's what rats do.
They've got.
I'm sure it's 300. Is it 300 miles? I think
exactly.
Right.
I wonder
Well,
if
let's have a
anybody's
quick look
took
at
one of them machines down to measure the fucking carbon dioxide in them fucking tunnels like they have in London.
At the end of the day, right, I care more about the country we live in, right?
Yeah,
And
definitely.
something like that affects this country more than Russia and Ukraine, because you've got to think it's Muslims, right? They don't want anyone apart from their fucking ideology to exist.
Yeah, but tell them, right, the Israelis say, right, you've got 60 minutes to get the fuck out, right? They've got an open border.
And then Hamas turn around and say, you'll stay put because we're going to use you as fucking shields. Real nice people.
But they've got an open border. They've got across the river, got Egypt. Egypt says you're fucking not coming here. You fucking ruthless fuckers. We don't even want you here. Now they're Muslim.
Well, there's been a terrorist attack as well in Turkey now, hasn't there?
Yeah.
So there was a terrorist attack in Turkey.
Fucking attack.
Yep. So there was that, and obviously
that was
then
the start of this attack.
No. I'm talking 2 days ago. There was a terror attack. I didn't know about that prior to that. Yeah. And the man was shot dead. Obviously, Germany grounded all their flights for a short period of time as well, didn't they? So people started to panic, obviously, and then just before I go to the tunnels, obviously you get images like this. So that's TSG on their way to a protest, okay? Now, bearing in mind, you can phone 999 and ask for help because you need it in your own home. You don't get it. Why are we allowing all this to go on our streets when it's nothing to do with us? If you want to be on our streets fighting, not protesting, fighting, get over there and fight.
But they'll just stand there and watch them. Now, if it was us lot going out, they'd be pushing us into fighting and then arresting us.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's ridiculous as well. I think this is disgusting, right? I'm not into flying flags, right? No, I'm not into flying flags, right? Let them get on with it, wherever it is, wherever in the fucking world, right? You support them, but don't go putting flags up like Ukraine, right? But the FA refused to put the fucking blue and white fucking on Wembley.
Yeah. Yes, they did.
But they will do for black. But they'll take a knee for Black Lives Matter.
What happened last time we went to Manchester?
They've done it for France.
This is when we was doing demos and we went to Manchester and I was speaking and there was a shitload of Antifa that we was proper outnumbered, weren't we?
Oh, yeah.
And just to finish my speech off, I sung fucking Something Inside So Strong. And they did not fucking like that song one little bit. So the more I'm watching them going, I'm going, la 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 la, you know what I mean? As loud as I fucking can. And that's what I would have done today. I would have grabbed the mic and started singing Something Inside So Strong. They fucking hate it. For some reason, they really do hate that song.
Yeah, we seem to upset people wherever we fucking go. But if we upset
I only have to smile and that's it. Done.
What is your take on that, though? Because people are actually saying, aren't they, now that the FA have got the FIFA, they've got no backbone because they're not doing it. Although they've done it for France, they've done it for lots of different causes and reasons.
Ukraine, done it. Yeah.
Ukraine, of course.
And they're taking a fucking knee for Black Lives Matter.
Not quite in it.
Right?
Otherwise,
you know what I mean?
Kicked off on Friday.
And then it's been proven that Black Lives Matter have been fucking...
All fucking lives matter.
Yeah.
Fucking sue me.
Right? But they've actually fucking gone and bought mansions and fucking siphoned the fucking money off. All them people that thought, Black Lives Matter. Like Donna says, all lives matter, right? I ain't got a problem with Black Lives Matter at all, in theory. No. But the fucking fact is, that is another fucking organisation that wants to get the fucking defund the police, they'll try everything in the power, fucking to get reparations and fucking everything else, right? And they are actually, siphoning the money off, and the people that are running it living a life of luxury in a mostly white fucking community. They don't even buy houses in mostly black communities.
What was my reaction to Owen Jones fucking having an interview about this whole thing? Oh. I'm driving down the road trying to keep control of a fucking truck, and I can hear him yapping away in the background, right? And I'm growling. I really wish he'd walked out in front of my when I was listening to that.
But did you see the one that? I didn't see you. Next News Network. It's American or Canadian, American, I think. And the NBC, the one with the fucking funny half a flower and
I know
in America. And one of their reporters actually was talking to a fucking Palestine, a woman from Israel, right? Yeah. That had fucking had their kids taken by the fucking the food you buy from fucking Marks and Spencer's.
Marks and Spencer's now.
Yeah, Marks and Spencer's. Other good retailers are available. They're not sponsoring tonight, right?
Quite cheap.
And she says, do you not feel sorry for the kids that have died in Israel? She went, they've took my kids. They've took my kids.
You mean in Gaza?
In Gaza. Well, yeah, Palestine.
You said Israel.
Well, she was talking Israeli. She was talking to an Israeli.
I think we know what you mean. I was just making sure you knew what you're on about.
I ain't got a fucking clue now. I've lost it. Anyway, no.
Has to be there.
Right. And this fucking news reporter fucking left this fucking wankers in America fucking asked if she had any sympathy for the kids that died in Palestine.
I wouldn't have even been there doing the interview.
Right. Just taking her kids.
And I would have been taking cunts down.
You've got that fuck about and find out routine, haven't you? You know what I mean?
Well, look at the pregnant woman that was found with the baby outside the body because they cut the baby out. This wasn't an act of war. This was terrorism. No matter how you look at it, it's terrorism, because if it was war, they would have gone straight.
I haven't seen that, to be honest.
Right? They've got a kick out of raping women, breaking their bodies up, and feeding them around like some cunts just killed a wolf or an elephant. You know what I mean? That is sick.
Well, let's
to an ultimate level.
Let's just cover that though. So actually, obviously, they're now saying a lot of their hostages will be underground. Okay. And some of the stuff that will be going on, especially to the children and women now, will be horrendous. Did you see the interview of one guy who done it to ITV, I think it was, when they confirmed his daughter was dead, he cheered because he said, I would rather know that she's been killed outright than being held hostage, because there is nothing worse than being held hostage. Yeah. And that must be fucking awful. That must be,
I said to him, I said, I'd rather be dead.
Yeah, it's done, isn't it? Instant,
the whole thing is fucking disgusting.
Mind you, it depends which personality he's playing on the day, because I just might.
Just before we move on, what's the answer to them, guys? What's the answer? What goes on next? How do we move forward?
Stop the fucking boats before we end up at 17% and we're all in the same boat. Excuse the pun.
But
not a bad show.
Pun was not intended.
It doesn't matter. Right?
Yeah, there you go.
What they try to do. People have tried to put peace processes in there, but when you've got Hamas, right? Hamas, fucking whatever you want to call them.
Sick
right?
fucking draconian
not interested in having a peace deal with the Jews because they're not interested. But when Egypt and Jordan won't have their own fucking people because they're all Muslims, they won't have their own people, right? They won't open the borders and they won't take refugees. Right? This is saying something, isn't it? This is saying, right, something's wrong.
I agree with that as well.
Fucking that government. But since they got voted in a democratic fucking vote, there's never been another election.
Yeah, but the thing is, if we have peace,
is that
there's no money crossing borders, is there?
Well, that's it. That's another thing. Obviously, money is a massive factor in this. Money's a massive factor in everything, isn't it? That they take part. Did you see the SNP? The SNP all teary because of his wife and knowing relatives over there, like he was someone special. I mean, obviously,
Yeah, well,
it's never nice when innocent people get killed. It's always going to happen, isn't it? But
Avi Yemeni, yeah. Do any of you
No.
watch Avi? Right?
no,
He actually went back across to Israel, right, straight away when it kicked off.
it's Pat Rebel.
He's part of Rebel News.
oh
Now,
right, okay.
You would have expected all the aeroplanes to be empty. But unlike this country, right, all the Israelis was returning to fight for their country. Now that's fucking loyalty. And that's having some fucking balls knowing what's just happened.
Yeah.
But the plane was full of people returning back home so they could fight for the country and protect the people.
We've actually met
Hummus, how he calls it,
Hummus.
right? Hummus.
Hamas.
Yeah?
Hamas.
They use their people as fucking shields.
We're just going to call them hummus because that's
Look,
shit as well.
There was a guy that basically broke it down into simple terms with these and the religion, and these radicalized fucking tapped. They're tapped is what they are.
Exactly.
And it all comes down to a promise, doesn't it? And what they're promised.
Yeah.
You know, afterlife. You know, so they're quite happy to go out there, press the buttons.
Yeah.
They're going to go get fucking
virgins, but they don't know what virgins they are.
Yeah.
Because
and
women
that's
are meant to be
crazy.
half a man. Women are meant to be half a man in fucking that ideology bullshit, right? So you have 72, or they've got boys or goats. It doesn't actually speculate what virgin you dick fucks.
But
they
because
can identify
that's exactly how it is.
They're going to be upset, aren't they?
Listen, I'd rather have 72 sluts than 72 virgins because at least they know what they're fucking doing and you can have a good time.
You can have a good time, yeah, exactly. But knowing that's the end goal, right? And that is it. That is kind of, they radicalize them right up to a point of blowing everyone else up as well as themselves. Why are we even allowing this to be spoken about in schools and stuff still? Surely that should be scrapped completely, shouldn't it?
Because we're going to have to pray for the one world government. So
but it's not. That's not the religion. That's not a religion, is it? They're just radicalized, tapped fucking people.
This is why we're pagan.
I'm a grey witch, which means I can balance shit pretty well. As people are going to learn soon, at the map.
People think we're all dead.
There's a few people that we have to.
People just think when you say you're a pagan, you think you're a fucking devil worshipper, and you go around fucking giving fucking sacrifices to fucking gods and shit like that. It's fuck all to do with it. It's a belief that what comes from the earth goes to the earth. If the earth gives you it, the earth will fucking.
The earth can cure you.
The earth can cure you. If you get an illness that the earth caused,
saying
the earth will fucking somewhere does it something that will cure you.
And the government don't like this theory because the government can't charge taxes or charge a fucking fortune. This is why things like C60 and this other plant in New Zealand, is it, that can cure cancer? These type of things aren't pushed by the fucking big pharma because they can't charge for it because it's natural. Things have got to have chemicals in for them to be able to push it. So they don't want you to know about natural remedies and shit like that.
Healthy people are fucking profitable people. So they don't want you to be healthy.
No. Yeah.
So they won't let you know.
They people earn your money who are earning money.
Take this, take that, take it. Yeah.
Yeah. I tried to explain that to someone.
You learn how to balance the dark and the light. That's what a grey witch is about, right? Believe me, if I want to fucking bring Lily out.
What was that?
But
you what?
We actually the wedding we was at last week, right? We were talking to somebody, and there was quite anti-vax, and she was quite turned on, wasn't she? Right, and we actually gave her some.
Yeah, not turned on. That sounded wrong.
Well, I don't
we
think
was in public, for fuck's sake.
Anyway,
either way,
right,
she was on it.
Oh, there are a couple of things, and she's looking into this because I am never ill. I am never poorly. Yeah, I'm never poorly.
You're from all.
When was the last time you went to the doctor's, Dave?
Hey,
when he broke his finger.
When was the last time you went to the doctor's?
That finger's fucked up. See that finger?
And how long ago was that?
He got it trapped between the trailer and the caravan.
That looked like a Tetris piece. Yeah, you know that Tetris piece that goes.
Yeah.
Like that. That's what my fucking finger looked like. right? And I had to have 8 weeks off work because obviously
how long
was
was it
fucked.
before since you had time off work?
25 years. Never been off work for 25 years on a day on sick.
Wow.
And the only time I had to go on sick was because of my finger, and they wouldn't let me drive a truck and load caravans because, well, it was fucked.
Otherwise, you would be there, though. I bet you didn't
That
stop.
was fucking funny, though.
No, the whole fucking thing was funny, right? The caravan was that heavy. So we had to run the winch cable up the drawbar. Yeah.
Exactly, Shah.
So as I was winching up, it comes to the point where the jockey wheel, right, you have to take it out and turn it round.
Well, it
so it'll go on. Well, it slips off. The cable slips off the drawbar, and my finger was between the trailer and the drawbar, right? And we couldn't lift it to get it off.
God was the funniest.
Right?
Oh, wow.
So, you know, when it slips off, right? And I thought, fuck me, that hurt, right? And you don't want to take
it working.
Well, no, at first you turn around and say, it's all right, it'll heal itself, and then you go in and this doesn't feel right. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I took my glove off, and there was just, well, it looked like that Tetris piece. It was hanging down. It was just.
And he stood there and he just went, oh, that's not going to mend itself, and put his hand up above his head. Well, at this, the other driver that we was with, God, right, he's going, and I'm looking, he's going whiter than he did, right? I'm in between him. He's running across to go get first aid. I'm behind him, and then all I can hear is God behind me going, "Are you all right, Dave?" Right, he gets outside the office, and the woman says, "Do you need any pain relief?" Fucking God sat there before he had a chance to answer. Go, yeah, I could do with some. I'm feeling a bit queasy like this. And he's gone fucking white, right? Oh man, that on its own, even though he'd hurt himself, he's got. Well, unless it's his back, he's got a pretty good pain barrier, right? So he was fucking just tumbling down. Then you've got this bloody one that's not even been there, and he's going, "You all right?" And Dave's going, "It's all right, God, we can fix that."
But I tell you what, 25 years.
So fucking funny.
But it was even funnier when I went to the hospital.
On a run, that's not bad going.
Yeah, Matt. Right. I went to the hospital with my finger bandaged up. There was blood dripping out of it, right? And I got it above my hand, and I'm holding my artery so to stem the fucking flow of blood, right? And I walked into Hull Royal Hospital, and she went, "Is it a finger injury?" I thought, fuck me, these people are going to put me right, and they can't even detect it, right? They're going to have to ask a stupid question.
What was you going to say to her?
Well, I was going to say, no, my cocks fell off, but while I'm here, can you fix me fucking finger? You know what I mean? But I thought, might not be the best fucking thing to say, right? Because these cunts are going to take offence, aren't they? And then COVID was on, and they wanted me to wear a mask, and they got told to fuck off.
Yeah.
So it was just fucking.
That's another thing again.
It was
the
funny.
Masks are on their way back out.
Yeah, like fuck. And I had to have 8 weeks off, but I was outside converting my van into a camper.
As I say, you couldn't stop.
Funny as fuck.
Apart from him,
right? Funny as fuck. My brother had fucking had a motorbike accident and fucked his leg up, right? And I'd done my finger, so I had a fucking bandaged up finger, and he was limping, trying to get in and out of a fucking long wheelbase fucking high top transit fucking van, and was converting it into a fucking camper. Both on fucking sick, converting a fucking camper. But we couldn't go back to work. What was that all about?
Don't stop, mind you. I had the same conversation with Donna. I think it was last night, maybe this morning, even. I don't know. The days just roll into one now. Because I think it was early this morning. I mean, she always gets stuff done. And in fact, this evening I asked her, "What is it you can't do?" Because she's always got doing something. But you've done really well, didn't you? You've got lots going on at the moment in the background that you need to get sorted. So you've had to get So you've got scripts for the house.
Yeah. It's all right. You're coming down here to fucking help us, mate.
There's going to be
of course. I said to Donna today, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm going to get the glossing done before everyone turns up, because glossing's a pain in the ass, innit? And it takes ages to dry. So we've got a team coming and doing the ceilings while me and you do the wallpapering and stuff.
Yeah, I've got a mate coming down to fix the roof because the landlord won't do it. So he's doing it for nothing. He's coming down because I've helped him out, and you know.
Why wouldn't the landlord do
what
it?
It means by a China shop.
You what, mate?
Why won't the landlord do the ceiling?
Well, we can't get in touch with him. He's trying to get like.
Because I'm going to contact them. And I'm going to say, right, you're going to come and do that fucking check now. And then I'm going to go, by the way, we've had the roof and the fucking ceiling fixed. You owe me this much.
So we're looking for somebody to do some plastering, and we're just going to pay for it and not pay the fucking rent. We're just going to take it out the rent. Fuck them.
Yeah. Fair play. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And when they say, well, why have you done that? I'll say, because your house would have been fucking needing new brickwork doing and shit if you'd carried on letting it, because it's linking into the bathroom as well now, so it needs stopping.
Well, I'll fuck me back.
You want to see the temporary repair I've got going on in that room? You know how they normally have them big bars with the plates on?
Well, I've seen it, haven't I?
Up.
I've seen it.
Yeah. Well, I managed to drill.
Made acros.
I got some old gazebo poles, right? Made them the right height, and then I drilled the holes big enough with some planks of wood, and then I stuck a piece of perspex.
But you shouldn't be able to do all that.
Top. Just to stop the ceiling falling in, because I was in and out of that bedroom sorting it out, and I thought, if that fucking ceiling falls on me while I'm in and out of beer, I'll not be impressed.
Yeah, listen, that's funny as fuck. You didn't actually say, well, because he was called Jesus and fucking King of the Jews.
Right, that's got to be fucking comment of the show. That mind you, we're only halfway through, so someone might.
We are.
See it.
Yeah, we're going to do that, aren't we? We're going to do. We're sorting that out as well. That's one of the things we're going to sort out when we do a comment of the show.
In fact, if we put the link in, and I'll go into that so I can show people what our ceiling looks like at the minute.
Just put the link in, Matt. Put the link in, and Don will show you the homemade acros that she's done.
She might have to turn her sign down if she's next to you.
I'm saying it's silent, mate.
She's saying it. Yeah, she's saying it's silent.
What she's done now, well, actually, I'll wait for her to come in. And then when she comes in, I'm just going to drop out quickly, go down and have a cigarette while you two have a quick chat, and I'll come back.
Why don't you just have a cig on here? We do.
Well, I never smoke on. I don't smoke on lives for a start, and I can't smoke in the house I'm in. So.
All right. No problem.
Yeah, I never smoke on a live. I don't know why. No. Just one of those things I've always done.
Drink,
so.
Swear, smoke.
So just,
we're from us.
Yeah, drink. Yeah. Swifty.
Gotcha, born and bred, strong in arm and thick in head.
Imagine telling Swifty he couldn't have a cigarette during his live? Ain't gonna happen. I do smoke during the live. I just don't do it on cam. Anyway,
fuck off.
How far away is your bathroom?
There she is. Well, there she is.
Right. Hang on, how the fucking hell do I turn it round?
This is strange because I can hear her and talking. Then she comes on here. How do you turn it round?
Mm-hmm.
And you're asking me? You're asking me how the fuck you turn it round? Yeah, the older.
Hang on a minute, I'll just turn around, it'll be easier.
We take iodine in the morning, 3 drops of iodine in our drinks. We take all our supplements, and because we do eat some shit down the road, so we don't eat the best food. We try to eat good food a couple of times a week, but we are starting to eat better food. But we're taking the supplements that you don't get in your food anymore, and people do. People say iodine, but that takes all the radiation out of your body from mobile phones and other radiation that's about. So that's the homemade acros there that Donna's put up.
Well, you can see. Hang on. You see the big holes?
That's because we've got 2 tiles missing off the ceiling, off the roof.
But yeah, hang on, I'll show you the bedroom. Ducky.
But when I was a kid, and if I cut myself or I was feeling poorly, my grandma always used to give us iodine. You cut iodine, a couple of drops of it, makes your finger or wherever you've injured go off, but it heals so quick. Keeps all the germs out and everything. But people don't realise this. They think they're eating vegetables that are good for them, and they're not good for them anymore. We're feeding back now because of your phone. Yeah. Yeah. So we've got a mate coming down to fix the roof. And we're just looking. We just need to find somebody local now that can come and plaster the ceiling.
We need that room sorting ASAP. Again, we can't say too much.
And Matt has kindly, because we're away all week, we've only got Saturday and Sunday, and just recently we've had so much to do. But Matt's coming down to do some decorating, and a couple of other lads are coming down to help us decorate, and we're just going to get pissed and do some wallpapering, which will be quite funny, won't it? Because fucking one sheet of wallpaper will be one way, and the other one will be the other, and we'll just call it fucking retro. Who gives a fuck?
Well, I know what
upside down, inside out.
Because I was trying to work out, because we're having the tigers on that wall, aren't we?
Yeah.
So I'm going to look for some sort of like.
I'm just catching up on the comments quickly, make sure I haven't missed anything. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go on to Donald Trump. Have you seen his latest?
He's upsetting people, isn't he?
He's
not taking the piss out of people.
Have a look at this.
He's going to the beach all the time now, right? Every time I turn on, they show him at the beach. He can barely lift the chair. The chair lifts like it's about a half a pound. Can't lift it. Can't get his feet through the sand. One of his consultants, one of his many consultants says, this is a good look for you. Go to the beach. I think he's probably a Republican, the consultant. I mean, the guy can't find his way off of a stage. Look, here's a stage. Here's a stage. I've never seen this stupid stage before, right? I've never seen it. But if I walk left, there's a stair. And if I walk right, there's a stair. And this guy gets up. Where am I? Where the hell am I? Where am I? Nah, he's terrible. Terrible.
He's funny as fuck.
You were saying
President of America, though, is.
That was.
Do you know what? Right? Joe Biden is a useless old bat, right? He's fucking heads all over the place. He ain't got a fucking clue. We can't even read an auto cue. It's fantastic entertainment. Without idiots like that in the world, right, we'd all be fucking miserable bastards, wouldn't we? Yeah, he's supposed to be the most powerful man in the world, and he's got control of the red button. Fucking hell. You won't never press that red button. One, he doesn't know what the colour red is.
And if he's got flying steps, he's fucked.
Yeah. And two, he won't be able to find the bastard button, would he? You know what I mean?
Oh, it's embarrassing, isn't it, really? I mean, he's fucking someone's going. I mean, the bloke's getting on as well, mind, didn't he? Do you know what I mean? Was he?
Yeah, but how did he get more votes?
Well, we know how it went. Yeah, we know how it happens.
Because dead people vote for idiots like him. You know what I mean? You know when dead people and people that are 150-year-old vote for that person, right? You know it's not going to go right, don't you? Well, because I don't know anybody who's lived to 150, and I don't know anybody who's actually turned up or voted in by letter that's fucking dead.
What I do know is that there was someone that lived to 100 almost, if not, was it 100? I can't remember. And his daughter is just taking 800k. Have a look at this.
So I knew from people that knew her that she's always been vile. And when she decided to take the story of her father walking up and down, which probably was her idea. Go on, Dad. Keep walking. Go on. Go on. Go on. Out you go. Go on. Then I'll give you a treat. Yeah? Cream crackers. Lovely. You go and walk, and I'll give you a cream cracker. All right, go on then. She's like that with a cattle prod. Go on, walk, you old bastard. Probably putting WD-40 on the wheels of his little wheeler so it would go faster. Whoop, whoop. Paused then due to a poor connection, my mistake. So she's out there WD-40ing fucking Captain Tom's Walker so that he does his laps faster in case he dies before he gets it done, because that'll really fuck her plans. Putting him on a slight downhill slope, putting a massive fan behind him, one of those Dyson fans behind him, so he's pushing him along. Fucking get at it, Dad. Fucking walk. Walk. Tries to have a pee. Do not sit down. Piss standing up. Piss as you walk. Piss as you walk. This is my fucking inheritance. Go on. You say you fought in the war. Fucking don't sit down.
I love her, aren't you?
And how do you get right? And you've raised all that money. How do you get
their stories perfect, though, aren't they?
Well, I don't know, but if you want to get your inheritance quicker, right? Take him to fucking Barbados in COVID at fucking 100-year-old, right? I think she actually fucking euthanized her own fucking dad to get hold of that inheritance.
I know.
Yeah, well, we spoke about it last night. Well, 800,000 it was from the books that wasn't to do with the charity, by all accounts, and he himself said that's his books, and you're going to have my money. And you're going to be able to erect a spa, gym, pool, the fucking lot without planning permission. And nobody will ask questions. Yeah. Nobody will know. It will be all right. But the minute you get asked to take it down and questions are asked, you're going to put on the fucking waterworks and think it's okay.
Yeah. And when they did that interview, right, he could not look. I think that was one of the things I pointed out to you. I went, that fucker's lying. I said, he can't even look him in the fucking face. He was like that.
They just looked uncomfortable when they did Piers Morgan. Yep. He's another cunt, isn't he?
Yeah, well, but when he's right, he's right.
Well, I think he's right in being direct in some things he says, but I wouldn't agree with the way he goes about his stuff. And I mean, Katie went on to say in that
I don't know when he deals with fucking vegans and just stop oil. It's funny.
Yeah,
right. I don't like. I think he's just a fucking horrible fucking human being.
Yeah, I don't like
right.
The guy,
but when he does, I think he's actually come forward and he says, "Listen, I was wrong about the vaccines and pushing the vaccines and stuff. Fuck me, I've got hiccups there, right?" But when he comes out and says something that's right, yeah, he's spot on. But when he fucking has that fucking leftist fucking stupid attitude. Which is most of the time, which is nearly all the fucking time. Right?
Yeah, I mean,
he is a first-class cunt.
It is good though when he does fight back. And
Katie went on to actually say in that interview that she'd done there, or that video she'd done there, she went on to say that how Piers Morgan, obviously she knows him, how he would have been acting with the run-up to that interview, and he would have been saying, "Come on, it's within your best interest to sit here and be honest with me, and we'll make it better together. I'm Piers Morgan," kind of thing, and big it up, all just for his views, likes and clicks and whatever else it is.
Well,
so
they were a fucking poor family anyway.
Well, look at him with Meghan Markle.
Oh,
Mackerel, whatever fucking name. There's another one, isn't it? We've got hummus and fucking mackerel. Right? Yeah, maybe should mix the fucking two. They'd be perfect, wouldn't they?
No,
mackerel and fucking hummus, right? Yeah,
we're making our tea slowly here.
He used to stand by her and go, "Oh, it's racist, and they should give her a fucking chance." Soon as he didn't get that interview when she went to Winfrey,
she's just been on a fucking sunbed. She's not black,
right? Soon as she went to fucking Winfrey, he started on her and walked out in a huff because somebody had a go at him. Fucking what a crybaby! Yeah.
I mean, you look at the stuff he does with the vegans and
the conclusion now. Sorry.
No, go on, Dave. Sorry. No, crack on.
No, you go. I insist.
His name's not Hugo. Shut up.
I was just saying, when you look at some of the stuff he does with the vegans and sitting there eating burgers and all that, I just think a lot of it's fair. It's funny, but I don't know. I don't like the guy, to be honest with you.
But I wouldn't have picked McDonald's. That's the problem.
He's a cunt. He's just a cunt.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
I would have had fucking Justy bring me a fucking 16-ounce steak in. Not a fucking McDonald's burger because there's no fucking meat in them bastards.
Going to McDonald's is enough to say you into a fucking vegan, isn't there? Because there's no meat in that shit, is there?
I'm saying nothing. I had McDonald's for tea. So moving on. I was on the we passed McDonald's. I had McDonald's for a long time, so go on. I do like a McDonald's every now and then. A McChild, fuck it, let's go.
We'll take you next time we come down to see you, mate. We'll take you into McDonald's.
I'll be able to get Ryan's fucking ice cream at McDonald's.
Fuck, I ain't going into McDonald's with you.
What are you trying to say, mate?
No,
nothing. Unless Donna's got hold of your ear.
With me in the local.
He encouraged you.
He went into the
local.
Got
to the point, guys, where I had to walk around fucking the supermarket like that because he was being a dickhead.
The local package shop. Humour tracking shop.
You know, we were talking about earlier with God, I forgot her name. Yorkshire Rose being arrested. So did you see the video? Did you see the video of the security Scampton? I believe it was yesterday. I'll play it in a minute.
No, not yesterday. We never saw that.
I believe this was yesterday. I'll play it in a minute. It might be a couple of days ago. These security guards at these hotels, army bases, and all that, they seem to have a problem, don't they, with what is peaceful protesting? Have a look at this.
Do it. Do what, sir? Bad breath. Sir, you just threatened me. Don't breath. You went to headbutt me, sir. No, I didn't. Sir? You pushed me. You don't need to get close, mate. You're on camera. You fucking line me up. You line me up. Sir, please move out of my personal space. You walk towards me. Sir, you walk towards me. Sir, you walk towards me, sir. Okay? It's on camera. I know it is. I know it is. On what? On what? You touched me again with your big fat fucking belly. Sir, I've asked you to stop swearing. You've been very offensive and abusive, sir. You have assaulted me, sir.
You've assaulted me. I just protected myself. Cameras everywhere.
Everywhere, mate. We're watching.
Don't you?
We've got Home Office there watching.
No, you walk to me.
These guys watch.
Sir, move out the way. I think you'll find you're not in charge here.
There's a charge in there. Top dog in there. Top dog in there.
Top dog.
We've got nothing out here. We've got nothing out here.
Home Office. Home Office agent.
Come to Lincolnshire.
Yeah, but if you look
that
at
was Tuesday.
Yeah, well, if you look at that, them security guards actually came outside the gate, so they was in public, not on private.
The way the whole body language though, and the squaring up to them.
Yeah,
go on, Donna.
And I didn't even know Medusa, that fucking mythical fucking creature, was so hard up for work because she hadn't been in any films recently. She had to go and get a fucking job as a fucking security guard with all the snakes coming out with his fucking head. Obviously, it was politically correct and diverse, right? Because Medusa is now black, obviously.
It's Scampton, the one that's got that lay-by. Yeah, so I'm just trying to work things out here.
Well, I've heard Snow White. I've heard Snow White. Is that right? Am I right in thinking they're changing the colour of Snow White? The character.
Yeah.
Am I right? It's like they did with Mermaid.
I think the idea with Snow White was that she had skin so white it looked like snow.
White.
Now, call me old fashioned.
It doesn't do what it says on the tin anymore.
Unless fucking it's contaminated with fucking oil or some other soot or some other fucking black substance.
She's been involved in a diesel car fire.
Right.
Because we all believe that and all, don't we?
Snow White can't be Snow White if a skin is as white as snow.
I think if they're allowed to do that, I reckon they should make a new Tarzan and have Tarzan as a black man.
And
have him swinging.
Yeah, well, they won't be able to do it, would they? They can't have. You cannot have a black man swinging through the trees, right? Going, right? That would be the most racist fucking thing in the world, wouldn't it? Right? You couldn't change that way. Because everybody be calling him a monkey and everything like
Why?
that.
Well, only if you're racist, obviously. I don't think you've got a good enough argument there. I think my request should go ahead and let's do it and let's have some fun.
Make thousands of black man. Yeah. Watch the fucking Black Lives Matter kick off. Watch everybody. Because
Black Lives do matter because if you have a black man, they're bleeding wrong, so they can't have it.
Look, that was a light-hearted joke for anyone that's watching that might be offended. But just remember, offence is taken, not given. So I am sorry.
Right? Let's make Jane a Muslim.
Yeah.
Right? In a burqa, in the middle of a tropical rainforest. Yeah.
Anyway, moving swiftly on. I come across a video of this man.
Oh, you chickened out, have you, Matt? You chickened out on this one.
I do not want a YouTube strike, for fuck's sake, all right?
Well, you and Dave have been the reason we've got the strike. Anyway, we've actually managed to get through, and you and Dave got a strike.
No.
I didn't think it last a year. And the two strikes we've had both been down with you.
I've been watching a video today, and I found it quite funny because it's just a bizarre world. It's just a bizarre world we live in, right? So it's in America, and it's the voice of the tannoys at these substations and all that, and he's been doing it for years, and he's now transitioned. So he felt the need that he had to show everyone his new tannoy voice. Have a look at this.
Downtown, number 2, will arrive in 2 minutes. Please stand away from the platform edge. And then once I stop that, I can kind of switch back to this voice.
Iconic New York City subway's voice artist, Bernie Wagenblast, describes her gender transition as she starts using her new female voice.
I am a transgender woman, but that's just one of many different ways to describe myself. I consider myself a transportation journalist. I'm a voice actor. I'm a parent. I'm a grandparent. I am a spouse. I'm a lot of different things. There's many different facets to what makes me up. I can relatively easily switch between voices. So I can use this voice, but if they said, okay, well, we need you to do a new recording, I could go back to
the next Downtown, number 2, will arrive in 2 minutes. Please stand away from the platform edge.
And then once I stop that, I can kind of switch back to this voice.
Right. So she used to be a fucking trans. She used to be, right? She's now trans. Let's put it this way, right? But she used to be a fucking robot because she sounded like a fucking robot, right?
Well, Mrs. Doubtfire is going well in the comments. A transportation journalist. What the fuck is that?
So she's a trans woman and she's a transport. Wow. Right. I actually thought that was a trans voice before she started talking like
he
a fucking.
Looked better as a fucking woman than that did.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
A transportation.
Hey mate, I think right.
Journalist.
I think I pull off Dildo Debbie real good, don't you? Compared to some of these fucking.
Go on, give us arriving at platform 1.
Yeah. Hey,
mate, the world's crazy.
Debbie, yeah. Still don't Debbie.
Wasn't enough,
right?
If it wasn't enough, then
the next train rather than platform 1 is 20 minutes fucking late. All right, if you don't like it, fuck off. That's me Dildo Debbie voice, innit?
Yeah, you should have said the train's not coming. We haven't got a driver; he's on strike. And then we got this kind of shit going on.
Trans people already get treated worse than animals. What will happen to us when people are stabbing each other over the last loaf of bread at Tesco's? Hi, my name is Chiara. I'm 24 years old and I'm a computer science student at the University of Cambridge. I just unloaded a fire extinguisher full of hope on the walls of King's College in the University of Cambridge. I'm doing this in support of a Just Stop Oil common sense demand of no new oil and gas.
That is violent, you cretin.
Do you know what people did to build that and how hard they worked? Do you know how hard?
Non-violent. You haven't got a clue. You are so stupid. I could see a little flea with more intelligence than you.
I am petrified about what is coming for me and my friends when society breaks down. Trans people already get treated worse than animals. What will happen to us when people are stabbing each other over the last loaf of bread at Tesco's? New oil and gas in 2023 is a death sentence. My university is complicit in the government's mass murder project.
Dude, right? If you think for 1 minute it's anything to do with you being trans, right, that you're having fucking problems, you need to look in the fucking mirror and look at that shit you're wearing on your fucking chest. It's now, mind you, you look, I tell you what, I just thought he was a bad fucking off-taker Bon Jovi when he was younger, so you're just a fucking idiot, right? But no, it's fuck all to do with you trying to be trans, because that you're not trans, dude.
What's wrong with Tesco's bread?
But no.
The fucking fact is, he was terrified that he's in Cambridge and he's fucking French.
And they could be fighting over the last loaf of bread. We'll stop fucking pushing for just stop oil.
No. Not fighting. Not fighting over bread. Getting stabbed over Tesco's bread. Tesco's bread. I want to know.
That's fucking right. It was a fucking cookie.
What have I done, Matt? What have I done? I don't know. What have I done? What do you mean? I don't think I've done anything.
That's fucking sick and stupid.
Oh, right. I'm with you. Yeah. Don's triggered. It don't take much. In fact, I thought I was going to get...
Right, anybody who takes that daft seriously, right? One, I've never seen anybody get stabbed for a fucking loaf of bread out of any fucking way. Never mind Tesco's, right? Every little helps, right? But he's fucking French. He's trans.
One love.
His hair fucking dude's fucked up, right? And I couldn't even tell that it was trans. What is his transition from? Male to female? Or the other way around? I mean, I really can't tell. That cunt was trans. I just thought it was a French queer cunt.
I just thought he was trying to tell Bon Jovi
as in queer, as in gay. I just thought he was French, so he's fucking queer.
Fucking vodka and orange, and I'm going to be drinking the fucking vodka at this rate.
Well, yeah.
And he goes,
let's not talk about queer. Me and Don had a couple. What's Donna drinking? What are you drinking, Don?
Vodka and orange.
What's that, lip sync or lip stink? He was talking shite. Another good comment there.
Listen, nobody will take him seriously anyway.
You can go
anywhere you want. He looks like
and he's got my fucking hairdo, so he can fuck off.
He talks like a cunt, and he's from France, so he's a cunt. You know what I mean?
The world's gone crazy, though, hasn't it? Really. It really, really, it has.
It's only going to get worse, mate.
Well,
right, I don't give a fuck. Right, right. Cambridge is a fucking right. It's fucked up anyway. Cambridge, right, it always has been fucked up, right. But a French guy that's trans, or a French person that's trans in Cambridge, right, that fucking thinks he's going to get stabbed for going a loaf of bread in fucking Tesco's, right?
I'm not being funny, right?
Really does need to get a grip.
If everywhere ends up short of bread, right? Anyone that walks around in one of them t-shirts, you know, the same as when they was bringing the vaccines out and people that had not had the vaccine weren't allowed to fucking go in the pubs, or we shouldn't have been allowed to even walk the streets because we'd not fucking had a vaccine to protect everyone else, because vaccines don't just protect you anymore. Apparently it protects everyone else, right?
Yeah,
you know what I mean, right?
Of course it does. Everyone else.
It should be the same with them fucking. If they are going to walk round with that t-shirt on and there's a fucking bread shortage, they shouldn't get served, because they're part of the reason it's happening.
And I think, right?
Yeah, well,
everybody's got the right. We've all got the right to be fucking confused, yeah. But
no, confused right, is a whole new world.
He is taking it to an all new fucking level. He's French. He's fucking trans. And he goes to Cambridge, right? You can't get any fucking worse than that, can you?
I don't know.
No,
really
well,
don't know anymore.
You could, you could be a fucking gay Muslim going to Oxford. I don't know. That's about the only other thing that could be more.
It was a typical example of a human jellyfish. That is a human jellyfish. And for those that don't know what I mean by a human jellyfish,
I just don't understand.
Thousands of years without a fucking brain. So
I just don't understand where Tesco's bread being stabbed, Just Stop Oil, and trans being hated more than animals all comes together. None of, I mean, literally, on a serious note, it just doesn't make sense, does it?
They've just come out of a parallel universe, haven't they, mate? You know, the figures all these fucking parallel universes. This
do they?
And now fucking is spouting the shit that whichever universe he comes from, right? That's normal. But that's not normal anyway, is it? That is not normal. That is just one. Well, that's just a retard. And that is French as well.
Char's getting on the old sours. Go on, have a shot for us.
I tell you what, right? If we can, try the baby fucking.
Oh, baby Guinness.
Oh my god!
At the wedding, person says, "Why don't you try a baby Guinness?"
And I was behaving myself all day until it got a bit, because I know I could be full on sober. So I waited until the end of the night when most people were going before I decided to drink, and I did about 16 of them fucking baby Guinnesses in between Sambucas.
But what was funny, right? I walked into a room, right? And this room where the photographer was, because they stayed real late. And
Can't take him fucking anywhere.
The kids was having photographs taken, and I don't know why.
I walked back
Probably
in the
because
fucking
there was
room,
pedos
and he
and
looked like
on
the
the
dog
internet.
Jimmy Savile.
So I walked in, and there was all these fucking instruments, wigs, glasses. Have you not seen the video? Have you not seen
Blue
the picture?
fucking wig, big glove art glasses, and a fucking blow up trumpet. And I'm like, where the has he got that shit from?
Have you not seen it?
No, no.
No, mini Guinness, not Guinness. I do like Guinness, but mini Guinness. And it's
What
Tia
is it?
Maria mixed with Tia Maria, and then they do it so the Baileys goes right at the top, so it does look like a really tiny mini Guinness. It's fucking
Have you not showed him the picture of me? You fucking dress. I had a bright blue wig on, some fucking big love art, fucking yellow sunglasses.
Well, there was doing the speeches.
Yeah.
No.
I put it on. I did put it on Facebook.
I might. Yeah. I see so many pictures. I might have. I probably liked it and commented on it, and I'm telling you no. So don't believe a word I say.
Yeah, but I just thought,
but anyway,
I'm going to go in there. So while they was doing the speeches, I walked in a bright blue fucking wig, a pair of fucking big love art fucking sunglasses with a fucking blow up trombone.
And it didn't help the fact that
Not
I
a
had
trombone,
to
a fucking saxophone.
I had obviously someone that looked like Katie Hopkins all night as well. So I'm like,
was that?
And I didn't dare ask her. She's never been asked before, so I waited until the very end of the night when she was waiting and asked.
Go on, Charlotte, go scratch your nuts. Some of the comments are great. I've just got to go back to, I think it was Alistair's comment when because I thought that was great. French trans from Cambridge. Is that mixed race?
Diversity all in one. Yeah, fucking mixed race if you fucking saw me because I chased the fucker back to something normal.
You couldn't even make that up, could you? Right? If you was trying to make something up, right, you could not make that up, can you?
No, you can't. No, you can't. None of it makes sense. See, Starmer got done, didn't he?
Oh. What?
What? Did you see
what
the glitter?
Bit of him?
The
Yeah,
glitter. Did you
man.
see the glitter bomb? Let's have a look.
Yeah, well, he was in there.
True democracy is citizen-led. Politics needs an update. We demand a people's house. We demand a people's house. We are in crisis. We are in crisis. Our whole future is indefinite.
Why glitter? I could think of a million different things that would be better than glitter.
A big fucking pot of piss would have been better to pour on that idiot. Fucking telling you.
Well, it's funny how it's all, you know, last week when it was at the Opera House or something like that, or some kind of theatre, wasn't it, or something they stopped the show. You know, now it's Starmer. They're getting everywhere. There becomes a point where actually, do you know what? It's getting boring. It's obvious what's going on. Do you know, you're not going to be able to just get up on stage like that, are you? Surely. His security
Well,
would
who
be
in the
better
right
than that.
mind pays hundreds of pounds to go to a show just to fucking disrupt it?
Yeah,
It
it's like
makes
that
no
fucking
sense.
show in the West End of fucking London, Le Mez or whatever it's fucking called.
Yeah. 200 quid a ticket, wasn't it, or something like that?
Yeah. How the fuck?
They're not paying
You're
that.
paying 200.
Do you know what I mean?
No. But how the fucking hell did they get in, right? There must have been a dress code. It was the West End of London, right?
Yeah,
and they've got flags shoved up them and fucking whatever else. Right.
And bear in mind,
shoved up them in a sexual way.
Well,
I mean,
they just fucking, they can
whatever.
shove it up them if they want, couldn't they? That's for sure.
Yeah.
But bear in mind, it's bright orange as well. Do you know what I mean? So it's not as if you're going to disguise it on in your suit or something like that. It's,
This is
the powder, sorry.
This is a posh fucking theatre.
all for 5
And
minutes.
this is a fucking
It's-
this right, and it's £200. Why is some cunt turning up in bright orange fucking t-shirts? Hang on a minute. Have you not watched the fucking news? I know it's all bollocks, but actually they do actually put Just Stop Oil on the news because it's fucking another narrative that's fucked up. So they will put it on the news, right? So did they not think, right, this might be a problem? Yeah. Oh no, it's security, isn't it? They're fucking brain dead unless they're fucking
they're all fucking
picking on fucking people protesting against immigrants coming in. When all the security look like immigrants.
No, it's a good one
Brian's
abroad,
got
though.
it.
I can't remember where it was. Right, but they come onto a stage and the cameraman was on one of them fucking swinging arms. Right, and all you see is the cameraman just check this fucking protester out. Now, that is the fucking way to do it.
I haven't seen them in the road for a while, that's for sure. It's all a distraction. It's all paid opposition. It's all part of the plan. We're all weft between the ears.
What?
Fucking
all
whatever
the
else.
shit that the fucking we'll call them anti-vaxxers, the always pure bloods got because we didn't want to have the fucking vaccine because we used our brain, right? Where there was like fucking the 50 pence fucking Rod Stewart in his fucking mouth. Yeah. Well, they shouldn't even be allowed to walk down the street. Well, if all this fucking happens with a loaf of fucking bread, anyone that's wearing a Just Stop Oil t-shirt not entitled to bread, milk, or fuck all. You caused it, you deal with it. See how long
If you get stabbed,
can you imagine going into Asda or Tesco's? Going into Asda and Tesco's, right, in a bright orange fucking t-shirt with Just Stop Oil. And then the fucking people
right? If
say,
I see anyone,
stab him, he's got a loaf.
You know what? I might have to purposely go to a couple of shops because you know how you get all these fucking Karens? I'm going to turn into the right-wing Karen. I'll show him how to do it properly because the first fucker I see in one of them t-shirts, my camera's going on and I'm going to have their fucking life.
Yeah, I've never been lucky enough to see any of them out. Never see them. But then I wouldn't in Wales. It's very quiet when I'm.
I've never been lucky enough to have a Karen come and confront me. They'll give me dirty looks, but for some reason they look at me and go, "No, I'm not starting with her."
no, because in Wales it's a 20-mile-an-hour speed limit every fucking way.
20 is
right?
plenty.
Every time the fucking the event's fucking over and done with because they've had to travel at 20 mile an hour and they haven't fucking thought about that, the idiots, in the V8 Range Rover.
Well, it's all right though because our signs still say 30, but if they say 30, they really mean 20. So go 20, not 30.
V8 Range Rovers are too busy setting fires to airports.
Oh, yeah. Diesel ones of that, mind.
Bollocks. Bollocks.
Am I right in saying that diesel only? Yeah, am I right in saying diesel only burns when compressed, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Also, what's his name?
John Cohen.
Yeah, he's Australian, and he actually explains the difference between the smoke that comes off a fucking battery to a diesel fire. Right, that was when it started.
Or a petrol fire.
Not a diesel or a petrol fire. There wasn't enough black smoke. Because diesel, when it burns rich, which causes a lot of fucking black stuff. This was more of a light fucking grey. It was the fucking battery that caused that. It might have caused the fire with a diesel, which fucking bled throughout whatever.
It certainly went up, didn't it? I'll get the clip actually.
That was not the diesel that started that. The lying bastard.
if you look at it, right, there's
not good enough for you anymore, Shah. That's not fair.
They're saying that it was a diesel car. Well, it might have been diesel. It was an hybrid because Range Rovers, the hybrid batteries are on the left-hand side. That's where the flames was venting from.
Night on.
Plus, it was white fumes instead of black fumes because when diesel does burn, if you can get diesel to burn, you can put a match in diesel and it will not ignite. It's very hard to get.
For dropping it in the bath shaft?
Very hard, yeah.
Yeah. So there was no black
Say
smoke.
that again, sorry.
Yeah. The explosion, right, if a diesel car sets fire, it's usually electrical fucking.
I tell you what,
electrical fire. And the things that set fire are the upholstery and the plastics
and everything.
And the wiring
going.
And Range Rovers and Land Rovers, the
good
modern
old
day
wanking
ones, wanking tractors, right, have this fucking problem because there's been a fair few of them set on fire just recently. Because Liverpool, that was a fucking wanking tractor.
Just don't drop us.
I'm just looking for the clip I've got on the. Is that the one there?
So
I'm just looking for it now. Just bear with me 2 seconds.
There was Liverpool?
If I can't find it, I've got.
No, just stop oil, right? Are fucking going to be responsible for fucking.
And there's two electric car fucking sales places got up recently as well.
A Tesla place went up. A Tesla showroom went up. I wonder what that was caused by. Obviously, a diesel Tesla.
Doing fucking well at the carbon zero shit, aren't they?
Yeah. Buy an electric car.
Yeah.
Save the fucking atmosphere. Save the fucking.
Come and get you.
Have you seen the toxic fumes that come off them?
You'll be
fucking
fine as long as they set fire after they've done 100,000 miles. Before that, you fuck. Because that's when they're meant to reach carbon neutral after 100,000 miles. So if you set fire at 95,
but we should all own one, mind.
Hey,
we should all own one. We should
try
all
to
own
find
one.
the video, are you, Matt?
They're good.
Yeah.
Well,
my mate who's coming to fix the roof said to me the other day when I went round, he says, can I just ask you a question? I said, yeah. He says, I'm thinking of buying our last a new car. I want to buy her a Range Rover. I said, are you fucking mental? And my mate that was round there as well, he went, don't fucking do that. So I sent him a fucking video. Now he's not getting his last.
Alistair again. Look at Alistair's comment.
Unless he's got lots of money. Ooh.
No, he'll be signing up for Gillette, not fucking right guard.
Just give me 2 seconds, guys.
It's Gillette and fucking Gorilla Glue.
What did Alistair put up?
I'll put it up on the screen
Matt's
now.
looking
I'm just
for a
looking for a
video.
video, but it's all right. I got other videos to play a minute. Let me just go to the comments. Sorry.
There might have been diesel on fire when it set all the other cars on fire, but that was not a diesel fire.
No, well, we all know what it was anyway, don't we? This is that the one there.
Yeah, we're not stupid.
Here it comes.
Well, there are people out there that are stupid, but we're not stupid.
Right, Captain, no more nails.
What was that?
It's not going well for them, is it? Well, fucking insurance companies aren't insuring cars now, are they? They're not insuring fucking electric cars.
It won't be long before. Well, they're not supposed to go in a lot of car parks now anyway, because apparently they're a lot heavier than a normal car, which is affecting the fucking aero bubble fucking concrete that they use these days. Just saying, right? So they're too heavy for fucking car parks anyway. Now they're setting fire to car parks and making airports and things are collapsing. It's a comedy of everything.
It went up. Oh, I'm just.
That's what she said.
Trying to find another video. 1 second, guys.
You've got video, haven't you?
Yeah, no. I got a video anyway. I just want to quickly go back to this before we jump ahead before I forget. Symbols. We all know what this. Dave, what does that mean? We all know.
That means.
That means you're.
That means you're
a naughty boy. That means you're a very naughty boy. Oh, this one. Sorry, this one. Do you agree that if you're caught doing that, obviously knowing what it stands for, they should be sent on their way? Let's have a look at this chap.
Is it a big night for you guys?
You know, brother, this is the end of the occupation against Palestinian people. Israel is a terrorist state.
How do you feel about what happened in Israel yesterday?
Right. If he's so fucking happy about it, why didn't he fuck off back there?
Why ain't he fighting for his country like the Israelis have gone back to fight for theirs?
Triggered.
Go on, Dave. Right? If you're so fucking happy about it,
you're
mate,
an asshole.
fuck off back there, right? Go cheer all you fucking want. You fucking wrongin'. Right? He knew that he would get arrested if he said the wrong fucking thing. Right? That's why he was covered.
Very
that's why he went
naughty
like
boy.
that. Naughty. Very naughty boy.
If you and I,
We've got that
stood on the street and we started doing this and this and this, we'd be nicked. In fact, you only got to go out on the street now without your mask on and say fuck to a police officer and you get arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
Outside doing that.
What she said earlier.
Hiya, mate. How are you doing?
Yeah, how you doing, mate?
Mate, that's it. Yeah.
Demo in Nottingham.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And one of the guys on stage was doing the speech. And there was like, everyone that's in agreement, put your hand. Me and him are going, no, don't put your hand. Because as soon as they do that, put their hands up in the air, you can guarantee there's a fucking photographer on the roof, and they'll get you just as that, doing that. And they'll be like, all right, we're doing Nazi salutes. Don't put your hand up, clap.
Tasha,
Just
sorry.
clap. Don't be fucking doing that.
Hang on, one sec. We just let Donna calm down. Breathe, right. Tasha doesn't know what the L finger is, so it's symbol. It's a symbol. Well, Al Qaeda, ISIS, Hamas.
It's because they can only fucking count to one.
Basically, yeah, they're a naughty boy. But it basically when they stand it, I think it is. Is it the index finger? And they stick it up in the air, and they got their face covered.
Yeah,
I've got a special naughty boy fucking side.
They're supporting ISIS. They're fucking off to the Virgin
That's
Gates.
one finger and all.
Supporting of a terrorist organisation that kills,
basically,
beheads children.
Yeah, I was just going to say, in short terms, they're going to go and behead some children because that's what they do.
Yeah, because they're
anyway.
fucking.
Anyway, yes, they are. They're fucking tapped. A lot of them. They really are. Anyway, let's have a look at this.
The mayor's budget is over £20 billion. He's currently carrying 2.1 billion in reserve. And with that, you have to ask yourself, why then is there an 8.8% increase in your council tax this year from this mayor? You have to ask yourself why, over this mayor's term, he's increased his section of the council tax by 57%. Now, that's the bill he's given you as Londoners for his role as mayor. And let's think about the mayor's job description. He's the commissioner for the police. The police is in special measures. Responsible for fire. It's in special measures. Housing hasn't met its targets. In fact, he may have to return some money because he hasn't built enough houses. TfL, as we know, broke, and he's topping up that gap by taking money off of you through ULEZ. By the way, telling you that £2,000 is going to buy you a new car, that goes to show somebody who's far removed from reality, right? So what you have to ask yourself is, when he's not accusing you of being far right, when he's not saying you're denying science, when he's not completely obsessed about Boris Johnson. Now look, there is somebody living rent-free in London right in the middle of Sadiq Khan's head. What he's doing is he's blaming government. And he's always talking about what government should do, because he never wants to talk about what he hasn't done.
It's that simple. Good night, Christine.
About the fucking, it was about the Palestinians fucking protesting, wasn't it? And he actually laughed. He might as well just look.
Guys, I'm just going to leave you to talk about that a minute. I'll be back in a second.
No problem.
You can talk because I just really am finding it hard to register shit at the minute.
Yeah, exactly. He was asked in the fucking
Night, Christine.
Yeah, night.
Sleep tight.
He was asked in the conference that what he was going to do about all these Palestinian fucking riots or demonstrations that was going on and the threats.
It's a banned terrorist organisation in the UK.
At the end of the day, he's one of them. So he has got to stick with them. And he can't be he can't be out there saying, listen, yeah, fucking Israel's right and the Israelis are wrong. Well, they're not even Israelis, are they? You know what I mean? The Gazans, because nobody wants them. They can't even nobody will take them, right? But that fucking little arsehole is taking money, right? Asking for transport for London, right? He's bankrupt, right? So he asked the government, and he's sitting on all that fucking money and putting the fucking council tax up. What a fucking tosser.
It's really like the council tax goes up, right? But the stuff that you pay for reduces. It's like bins. Council tax has been going up, but the bins have been reduced to once a fortnight. How the fucking hell? Mind
you pay more and more and get less and less.
I don't pay fuck all.
But this is because people let it happen, right? And they think they've got to pay all this shit, right? You tax out to oblivion, right? And they get away with everything they want to fucking get away with, right? And nobody does anything about it.
I'll rightly pay for the 3 times that I've had my bin emptied this year, but that is fucking it. Take me to fucking court.
Yeah, we can't have our bin emptied because we're away on Friday. We're working, right? So we're working to pay tax for fucking services we're not getting.
I can feel a parody coming on. Take me to
court
what I mean? Instead of take me to church. I'm sure there's something I can build with there.
But it's getting fucking fucked up. And that little cunt comes out with something, right? And then everybody else follows him and nobody says anything about it. Just turn around and say, fuck it, I'm not paying you fucking corrupt tax. Because it's not legal. It is not legal.
It's not under contract. You can pay for what service. It's the same as if you don't sign a contract to work. We've still got to pay you for the services that you do. Right, so like I said, I will quite happily pay for the 3 times we've had our bin emptied this year. Bearing in mind, we are now in October. 3 times we've had our bin emptied this year. So send me the bill for that because that is all you'll get, and I'll pay it all up front.
So if we want our bin emptying, it's got to be a bank holiday, right? Or
we get
we're
back
on fucking holiday. You know what I mean? Or we get back Thursday.
Oh, we're passing.
And then we go home on a Thursday to put the fucking bin out on a Friday, right? And then we lose £25 each for the missed night out. So to get our fucking bins empty, if we get home on a Thursday, it's going to cost us 50 quid in night out money. And we've already we don't pay our council tax. Fuck them.
But then you've got to think of all the other things that is in with the council tax.
The police subsidy. Never turn up. You got a problem.
You give them the fucking evidence to the person that's robbed your house and they fucking no further action it. What am I paying for exactly?
Exactly.
Oh, they'll kick your fucking door in and tell you they're not in your house and you're watching them on the fucking camera.
Yeah. Fucking ridiculous.
That was funny, though.
But everybody just needs to stand up and fucking find out what the fucking rights are and what the law is, right? Even when they come round and say, right, we're going to empty your fucking stuff, the form they take you to court with doesn't exist anymore.
And if you ring the
doesn't
court,
exist.
You're not even down on the fucking system. I had one turn up. This was well before me and you got together, and he turned up in a fucking crash helmet, thinking it was going to like upset me and scare me, and that didn't work out so well for him either.
And all these cunts who turn up at your door in their own cars, right? I'm sure they haven't got business insurance. Yeah. So they're using all their own fucking vehicles to come around your house. I'm sure they all haven't got business insurance.
I don't know what we're talking about now. I've come in halfway through, so.
Karma will catch him. I'm just going to say karma will catch him eventually because I'm just going to keep your mouth shut here.
We're just going on about if you've got fucking bringing all these stuff in, and then all over the country, everybody else brings it in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, he's the only mayor, isn't he, with power?
Yeah.
No other mayor has power. I mean,
fucking power trip.
He's got more power than the fucking Prime Minister.
Prime Minister, yeah.
Because he can bring in whatever
this is his next
fucking
move,
wants.
isn't it?
Yeah, right. He can bring in
Well, he's
whatever
already
he
made his...
wants. And then, right,
he's already
the
made his
government
next
can't
move.
do anything because they fucking give him the fucking power, the fucking knobheads.
What's that saying?
So
the London
he's
card.
going to scrap the travel card, which, you know, that's going to make life easy for people, isn't it, that use public transport?
Yeah.
So
you can't use your car, and now you can't use fucking public transport at a reasonable cost.
Yeah. Well, unless you're going to pay in, and it won't be long before that the ULEZ charge ends up going up to 15 quid or whatever. That'll go up. Someone's got to pay for the cameras, haven't they?
I mean, have to pay it too because it keeps setting on fire, so they're letting off more carbon than no else.
Yeah, but they could. That's the thing as well. They don't talk about that, do they? Obviously. Do you know what I mean? But when you look at the amount of cars, the electric cars that are blowing up. But yes, it's
John, right, what you've got to do, right, when they come round, you want the fucking court case number, right?
They can't give it.
Right? You want that, right? And you can put, I can't remember what the fucking call it, but I will find out and I'll let Donna know, right? But when you get, there is no court case number because the courts haven't fucking sat there. They pay for the courtroom, and they just fucking get, like a function room for a fucking wedding. They pay for a courtroom. They use the courtroom for a day, and the fucking magistrate that has got no power anyway, right? Then just fucking just signs it all off. It's a scam.
Under health and safety, I can't use a bike, honestly. Yeah.
But John's bang on there, though, in the sense that do not engage with these idiots is the best way, because the minute you engage with them and start talking to them, you know, that's when things can get difficult. I had them come round to my flat in Wales, and I've had them for TV license, gas, and electric. And in the end, I just put a no authorized person beyond this point on my gate, and I told one of them to fuck off. And
applied right of access denied. Yeah, applied right of access denied.
Because
go on, Matt.
No, that's right. I didn't say nothing. I think my screen just went blank.
All right. You
my brain's gone blank a few times tonight.
It's a scam, but because people live in fear, right? And them the bailiffs that come round think because they've told that they're doing what's lawful, right? They will not listen to you. They will not. They think they're in the right, and they're not in the fucking right. There's a video of Betty Boothroyd that actually says what the government and the councils are doing, right, goes against the not human rights.
Well, it does technically, because you're entitled to the private life without fucking restriction from authorities.
You've got no contract with them, but they think because I can't remember the year, but all councils had to register at not government house. I can't remember the fucking place. Branbury and Summit, right? So they're all actually corporations, and a corporation. No, it's Banbury and Summit. I need to fucking
that'll be the
remember
registering authority on the company's house. You'll find that they've got about 3.
Let me have a look. Hang on.
So every council is actually a corporation. A corporation cannot put an obligation on a living human being. You can't. And even Betty Boothroyd, whether she fucking right?
Yeah, and that's the same with anything.
It's illegal. Yeah,
and that's the same with anything.
Illegal.
If you have not sold your debt to that company or engaged you haven't entered a contract with those companies. They want to go and buy your old debt. That's up to them. Crack on. You carry on and pay it. Thank you very much. I haven't asked you to.
Well, you haven't got a contract with them. You haven't got a contract,
no contract
with them.
No.
And they can say it's the local government financing fucking bill or whatever they want, right? Doesn't matter. It is not legal.
No.
But everybody needs to know this, and they need to check up on it. You don't have to be.
The thing is,
you
as
don't
well,
have to go into a free man of the fucking country and all that shit.
No.
Right? It is actually the people that are taking you to court, right, for not paying your council tax are the people that says what they're doing is illegal. So how do you fight that?
Yeah, no, definitely.
They're sending you round, right, to do an illegal act, which they actually said is illegal.
Yeah.
But you need to look
into
it.
And the thing, but I think a lot of things as well, Dave, a lot of the problem is fear. People obviously, they panic and they just pay it and they go along with it. It's easier. They're off my back, get rid of them. And it's sad, really, to, because it's so simple to deal with these idiots. All right, let's have a look at let's talk about, I won't say where, but you'll know where when I said this, of a property that people have been living in for a long time. They've had no gas supplied to their house, okay? One day they come back, the old meter's gone and a new meter's in and it's capped. That cap still sits there and that meter is brand new, yeah? What happens then?
We're going to be charging them for fucking storage.
Yeah. Let them take us to court, mate. It's us.
There you go. So
it's us.
Yeah. So they come and took your old meter away, didn't they? They didn't actually supply your house with gas anyway.
No. Because we rung them up when we moved in and told them the gas meter was fucked. Right? And they have an obligation. I can't remember. It's 5 days. 5 days. They have got to supply you with gas, right? Or electric. They can't leave you more than 5.
Is it 2 days? When we first moved in, we had the kids with us.
Right. So we can now, right? They rung me up, right? And I'm not even the fucking registered tenant. And they fucking rung me up, yeah? And they started threatening me, right? That they was going to take me to court. Right? I went, the gas meter doesn't fucking work, mate. We haven't got no gas. We've got no fucking central heating, fucking hot water. Well, we haven't got hot water because it's electric. But, and I told you fucking 7 years ago, 8 years ago, I think it was, right? And you haven't done a fucking thing about it. And went, well, it's a standing charge. I said, you can't charge me a standing charge for a meter that don't fucking work, you idiot. And he's going, well, we're going to pursue you and we're going to take you to court and we're going to harass you. And I went, you don't realise, you set of idiots, right? You know, when you said this fucking call's being recorded for training purposes, well, this fucking phone call's being recorded and I've got you on phone call, right? Telling me you're going to harass me, take me to court and get me blacklisted, right? So take me to fucking court. And then all of a sudden, right, we come home one day and our fuck meter has been replaced by a fucking new meter, but it's capped and we can't get it turned on, right? We can't get it turned on until we've had a gas safety fucking. We haven't got any gas. We don't use gas. We don't want it. Yeah. When company gets cold, we put a fucking electric heater on.
And we've got a self-heating tap for baths.
Yeah.
To be fair, you live in a truck. You live in a truck 5 nights a week, aren't you? Do you know what I mean? It's only the weekend you're there.
Right. I got a fucking email off British Gas that supplies our electric.
God,
right. This week. Right. Funny as fucking when. This is just an email to make sure you're all right. We're a little bit worried because you haven't topped your meter up recently. Hang on a minute. We're only here fucking 2 days a fucking week, mate. We put fucking 40 quid on 3 weeks ago. Right?
Yeah.
What the fuck have we used? You know what I mean? And they're going, so if you still need it or you need any help or you know what I mean? Hang on. When did British Gas become the fucking Samaritan?
Yeah, but the thing is as well, right?
That's the thing.
We haven't cashed any of our fucking vouchers in either, have we? So
no. We didn't cash that 400 quid vouchers. You know when you got 60 odd quid every fucking month. Right, we never cashed any of him. They actually sent me a fucking email telling me, right, to make sure I fucking did it. And if I needed any help fucking cashing them in, right, just to fucking send them a fucking email or get in touch with them on this fucking number that's probably going to cost me about £6 million a fucking minute.
0300.
Yeah, 0300. It's not a fucking free number, you know what I mean? It's one of them fucking, they'll put you on hold for half an hour and then about 300 quid off you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you can eat your free donuts while you're there, whilst you're waiting. What's this costing you a fortune?
Four free donuts.
There's only three free
Four
donuts.
Free donuts.
There was
Free
four
donuts
free
left,
donuts,
yeah.
but we only had free donuts left when I made the video.
You got four free donuts. Something
Can't
like
beat
that.
free
Anyway.
donuts, mate.
Yeah, but you didn't have
Can't
free.
beat free
You got
donuts.
4.
We had four
free donuts, but
four
when
free
we did the
donuts.
video, we only had three.
Yeah,
free
but you
donuts.
went when he
Because
told
we'd
me
all
you
had
only
a
have free
donut.
donuts.
Yeah, because
because
we'd
you
had a
get one.
donut at the point of
So your
fucking
4 free donuts
publication.
become free donuts.
Yeah, apart
in
from
Vegas's
Vegas,
case, 0 free donuts.
he
'cause
had
fucking
no
stopped
free
his sale real
donuts,
quick, didn't he?
but he had 4 free donuts.
Yeah, they have
Before
free
he had
donuts.
4 free donuts. Then he had no
But
free
he definitely
donuts.
had 4 free donuts.
You have trouble getting your head around this, don't you, Matt? I've tried to explain it numerous times to you.
I just know that you had 4 free donuts free, but now you've only got 3 free. Well, you've got no free donuts now, have you?
No, they're a bit stale. You don't want to eat them now, Matt.
Anyway, should we have a look at the bit of a sponsor for tonight? I thought it's classic.
Yeah, why not?
This is our sponsor for tonight. You don't know he's sponsoring us, but
Can
they
we
are.
get paid?
We're not getting paid for it.
It's a duty
This
free.
is our sponsors for tonight.
Cheese has unveiled its new look, rebranding to Cheer, following public pressure to change the name over racism concerns.
This story is sad, for no one was pleased when young Kenny Malone, she bought the wrong cheese, 'cause it always goes down like a lead balloon when the family comes home to a house with no coon.
That's right, folks. You can always rely on coon cheese, because coon cheese is made the way good cheese should be made.
So don't let your home be a house with no coon.
There you go. That's your new sponsor.
And it's been nice knowing you guys.
So we will be somewhere, right? We'll just have to
Right,
let you know
just
where.
have to go on to Rumble.
There you go. That's that. Anyway, I'm out of clips, so you're gonna have to do a bit of talking now for 10 minutes. I'm sure we can find something to talk
We've been
about.
talking all day.
Well, it's 8 minutes, isn't it? Well, it's less than 8 minutes.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is,
good.
yeah.
Just say, okay, let's go. Let's go and get pissed.
What you got on? What you got on next week?
I'll just wear
caravans.
You're still busy?
Just caravan. Actually, because we had Monday off this week, it's been our week.
This week's been shit.
Yeah, we went to pick a caravan up, got it all set up, the trailer. Then the fucking winch decided to do whatever it wanted. I pressed up and it went down. I pressed down, it went up. Then I didn't press any buttons and it just did whatever it fucking
Yeah,
wanted.
it fucked off back up. It become work shine, didn't it? It fucked off back up the trailer.
So then we
on
have to
its
go
own.
back to work and change trailers and then get a trailer that's not really compatible with my way of thinking. Yeah, because it's fucking horrible.
Watch your fingers.
There's not enough storage. I fuck all in that.
Yeah, so so it's been a bit of a fucking strange week. But
And you doing your backings put you in a fucking shitty mood all
Oh,
week.
God. Let me just ask you quickly. You might know. I think it was last week, little Ethan was back in hospital, wasn't he?
Yeah, he suffers a lot with croup.
Yeah. But he's all on the mend now. Is he good?
Yeah, he's good. He's a little fighter, isn't he?
Yeah.
He just carries on, mate. He carries on, and that's the best thing you
He
can
don't get a break, does he really? Bless him.
right? When you're involved with Ethan and the family, it is absolutely a fucking right. He goes through so much, right?
Even the day of the truck show, he was suffering with a bit of croup. Then, and he won his best, but he got through the day.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? And he still did his bits that he needed to do.
So we just take it doesn't matter what we go through or what we think, right? Little Ethan goes through a lot, right? And he's always got a smile on his face.
But he was the same as Damien.
And that's what lifts us. Yeah, that's what lifts us up. People like Damien.
piss me off because they think the world's against them for the tiniest fucking thing.
Oh, was that fucking Ryan?
Ryan.
It was
Yeah, it was. Yeah. He's gone. He's gone. He don't like camera. I don't know why. He's sitting on there on his own. Yeah, I know. Mental, innit? Yeah. It's because you don't know the chat.
Yeah.
Singing away, singing his little heart out, violin away.
He's actually gone. Gone.
I mean, this is what lifts you up. People like Damien and people like little men like Ethan cheers you up. And right, you look at them and you think, what right have I got to complain about fucking stupid shit?
And then you just got Karens and police all over the place.
Listen, what you've got to do is just learn your rights, be happy, have an high fucking vibration. Don't let any bastard drag you down.
I think that's the problem with some people. They don't understand the high vibration thing. They think they have to go to Ann Summers and they can't afford it.
Yeah, that's the wrong type of vibration. Right? But just keep happy, people.
Mind you,
right?
that is a good vibration to keep it right. But we don't need that vibration.
We need to have a laugh.
You need a bloody good
we
vibration.
Need to look at the world and take the piss out of it. Yeah.
Vibration and a bit of popping candy.
Yeah.
You'll be popping and buzzing all fucking night.
It's like glorified
anyway, that's coming to an end.
And on that note,
people, keep happy. Right, get some popping candy. Yeah, don't let the bastards drag you down. We'll see you next week.
Night away.
We
love you all.
Even
Matt,
the haters.
What have you got to say? Have you got anything else to say?
No. Good night, all. Have a great weekend. What's left of it? We'll see you next week.
Love you all.
Good night.
You're some trucker. You're some trucker. You'll hear the girls all cry. Down the town with the windows down as I go rolling by. You're some trucker. You're some trucker. You'll hear the girls all say, with a little bit of luck and I'll be trucking till my dying day. They say I'm hard of hearing. They say I'm growing old. But I've been loving cars and trucks since I could feel the cold. I'm never one to settle down. Never had a wife. Sure, anyone that knows me knows trucking is my life. You're some trucker. You're some trucker. You'll hear the girls all cry. Down the town with the windows down as I go rolling by. You're some trucker. You're some trucker. You'll hear the girls all say, with a little bit of luck and I'll be trucking till my dying day. I drive all over Europe, from Prague to Castlebar, in all the towns and cities. Sure, I'm like a superstar. They love to hear me coming. It really makes their day when I honk the horn on the hangar lane. Sure, I'm not far away. You're some trucker. You're some trucker. You'll hear the girls all cry.